Ahem. You heard that right. I did not have a coughing fit at the beginning of today. Because there was no shot taken because I'm out of alcohol. Second, it's been a very, very stressful day. And we don't drink when we're stressed because that means we have an alcohol problem. No, I'm out. I drank it all yesterday. We don't drink when we're struggling and stressed because that means it's a problem. We only drink when we have fun because then it's not a problem. So nothing for tonight. Even if I did have some, I would not be having a shot tonight because it has been a very, very stressful day. But. That's not what matters. Because the day is gone. The night has arrived. I'm like Batman. Except minus the playboy, millionaire, billionaire, and just, you know, I come out at night. And when I come out at night, I'm hunting. I'm searching. They don't know where I am. I'm lurking in the darkness. I look left, the enemies look right. They can't see me because I'm covered in the shadows. And then I strike. Exactly like a bat. I used to have a lot of bats on a tree. In my childhood house, we had a lot of bats hanging, a lot of fruit bats hanging from a tree. I used to watch them at night. They were very cute. We don't have any trees anymore. However, that's not a problem. But oh, I'm getting another bitrate problem through. Every time I get a fucking bitrate bomb. What is it with the bitrate? Anyway. What we're here tonight is simple. In fact, I have Limbus open. I have Limbus open just because I had the music playing. But we're not actually doing anything on Limbus. Well, not right now at least. Hold on, let me get off screen. What we actually are doing. This. Not made by me, of course, because I didn't make this. However, it would be funny. It would be fun. We're going to do another tier list. We love tier lists. We love tier lists. I think they're great. I think they're quite entertaining. And in this tier list, we're going to be discussing what if these abnormalities, what if they lived in Australia? How would we deal with them? How would I deal with them? How would you guys and those who perhaps live here deal with them? I think it'd be quite interesting because there's actually a lot in here that you could argue. There are no tool abnormalities because that doesn't really make sense, and there's a few lob, but that's alright. There's only a few lob ones that library ones that aren't here. So. But we're gonna go through each of them. I think there's like 100 plus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. That's a lot. Yeah, there's like 14, 8, 42, 56, 70. There's a lot in here. There's a lot in here. I don't know if this is all of them. But, I assume this is all of them? Grease, is this all of them? Are there any here that I'm missing? I'm looking. I didn't actually look through much. I only glanced at it because I didn't want to spoil myself. This is like 90%. All the ones that I remember. Why isn't Red Eyes? Spider Bud's here. Is Spider-Bud not in here? I swear Spider-Bud's on here. Where's Spider-Bud? There's no way you forgot Spider-Bud. That would be crazy. That would be crazy ironic. Spider-Bud isn't. Okay. Grease. Open up the Lobotomy Corp Wikipedia page. Go to the abnormalities section. And scroll down. Okay. Technical difficulties. While we wait on technical difficulties. Go to the Lobotomy Corp wiki and just go to the abnormality tab, and that'll make sure you don't forget anyone else. Okay, technical difficult. Hold on, I'm gonna write down technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Okay, while we wait for that, thank you for catching that, by the way. That was a very interesting catch. Exactly, dude. I forgot yin yang. Grease, I gave you one job, buddy. You're disappointing me right now. You know? What is this? We're already live. You can't be having me... You're going to make me look more of a fool than I already am. Well, update them. Get your ass. Update that shit right now while we wait, guys. For a certain someone to fix their mistakes. Unironically, Duckling, yeah, the one that we expected in there the most wasn't there. While we wait for a certain someone to fix the fuck-ups... You don't get a raise. Go fix the shit. You get 5 minutes to fix it. Anyway. While we wait for that, I guess we're just gonna do a little bit of grinding. With Blood Fiends. Wow. Look at that, guys. Blood Fiends. Oh my god. So, but yes, you guys did see correctly. We will be doing a tier list on abnormalities. If they were to live here. Now, there's a few of them on the top of my head. Spider-Bud is a good one. Where would I put Spider-Bud? I would put Spider-Bud pretty... Like, I think in this instance, low is good. So the lower an abnormality is, the more safer it is to be around. Higher it is, the scarier it is to be around. Spider-Bud, I can already tell you, is pretty low. You can go into the place of Spider-Bud. The Whimpering Toad. The Blubbering Toad is pretty... Yeah, pretty good. Spider-Bud is actually really friendly. Child Eater is the second last. I don't remember what the order is. Anyway, whatever the safest one is. Spider-Bud is actually pretty friendly if you don't fuck with its children. Now, the problem... Hello. The problem is, if you do step on its children, it kills you instantly. Now, I think that could be solved. It very much depends on where Spider-Bud lives. We will get into deep discussions about each abnormality, so don't you worry. This is not going to be like the phrase or the word tier list, where it's very hard to discuss it. These we have references. We got people across the suburbs. We got states. You know, we're going to be bringing all of it. We're going to bring... we are. It's just we're having a little bit of technical difficulties that you can blame Grease on. Okay. So while Grease fixes the mistakes, and we're just gonna wait, wait a few minutes. We got time, you know. Stream just started. We're gonna let everyone gather in. You know, we're gonna let everyone gather in while we wait. I don't care what you tell the head as long as you fix the damn list. Anyway, while we wait, we're going to be doing a little bit of grinding. There's a few I'm thinking of. Dreaming. The Four Lives with Grease. I like that. So, Dreaming, not Silk Current, but the original one, which I think is also called Dreaming. I'm pretty sure Dream Devouring. Dream Devour. That's another good one, because he's basically just a less deadly great white shark. Was Parasite Tree there? Good question. Grease, did you double check on the Lobotomy Corp wiki about all the abnormalities before you send me this link? Yo, Lunacy. I want you to go on the... you did? Okay. Parasite tree? Alright, we'll have an inspection. Okay, send me the link. Okay, we are going to be inspecting this real quick. To make sure this time, we actually have everything. Now I'm having technical difficulties. No, you haven't missed anything. Big technical difficulties on the sign. We're just waiting for issues to be solved. Worry not. Oh, this one dude is screwed. You haven't missed anything, guys. We're about to start. He's not letting you do new picks. You should just be able to go edit. You should just be able to edit. Well, do you have the... if you have the original images, it's not really a problem. %on... okay. The tier 2 comics. Ah, yes. While we wait for the tier list. The tier 2 comics. I'm not a tier 2 person anymore. I used to be. Tier 2 was like the first Steam game I ever played. I didn't know anything about comics though. I didn't really care. But I did read the final one. It was very nice. I think it was about time that they fucking released the comic. Like, goddamn. I've seen people posting about the TF2 comic is like people posting when Corey Kenshin came back to YouTube, dog. When I saw that motherfucker upload a video, every person I knew was fucking that, like the one meme with the fucking guy on the horse and he's ringing the bell. Corey's posted. Same thing with TF2. Okay. We have the tier list updated now. With the technical difficulties, hopefully, initioed. Let me just write this out. This is the theme today. Alright. Oh, I see censored. There's quite a lot here. Oh, do I have the wrong one open? Hold on. I think I have the wrong one open. Which one do I have open? This is the wrong one. Yeah, this is the old one. There we go. That. Fuck. Alright, this is the new one. Here we go. Okay, this looks a lot more full. Alright. 5 a.m. is a jump scare. I'm glad to have you. Oh, you added some more as well. Excellent. Okay, okay. Everyone, give a big clap to Greece for updating the tier list in such a quick manner. You know, we wouldn't have had to do that in the first place if it was, you know, checked in the first place. But besides that, allow me to explain what we're doing. As I said, this is the tier list of abnormalities if they lived in Australia. And we, as an I, am going to rank them. We're going to be taking into account multiple things like living in urban areas, the outback, living in suburbs, living in the city. Funny reference. Living in different states. Living in different environments. You know, we do have a jungle. It's quite an affamous jungle. And we have a lot of desert. And also people. So. City like the city? Yes. There is no order. Yeah, we have no order here. We're just going to start from the first things first. And first things first. 1.76 megahertz. So this is weird. Because he's a... You know... what do you count? I guess if 1.76 seg... I mean, I feel like... He's like a landmark. He's like... I want to say he's probably... He makes you go insane. But like... What's going insane to getting bit? I think he's like a house spider. You don't... You know... Yeah, it makes you go insane, right? Yeah, exactly. He's like a mosquito. Think about this, okay? There are spiders that kill you faster than 1.76 megahertz, okay? So, and you can survive a long time inside his little fritzy area before you go inside. So, honestly, it's doable. Yeah, don't worry. I'm recording, don't worry. I hate spiders. Oh, we all do. Speaking of, we have, so I think 1.76 megahertz, I think he sits safely in the middle. He's annoying. He does do a little bit. Yeah, just deal with the white damage. Like, it's not that hard. Second thing. This is Telepole. Telepole. I don't know, what's Child Eater? Why is Child Eater in the low category? He's a dog, okay? He is a staple. He's a coyote. I would put him in Child Eater, because he's a coyote. I assume Child Eater is supposed to mean, like... They eat children. Yeah, he goes in Child Eater. He is a good boy. He's also a Child Eater. He would definitely eat your kids. Telepole would not exist in the city. He would be like a coyote. You would have to be in the outback to find him. So, you would have to... He's a pitbull. Yes, he's the pitbull named Princess. So, House Spider eats children? I'm not doing that. That sounds... I'm not going to do it that way. That's stupid. I'm going to just do it where each tier is the existence. So... Child Eater eats children. Telepole eats children. Do not... He also has a dead body. I think people forget that Telepole has a dead body on him. Hello. So, like, there is a dead guy on this dude. He eats children. Do not fuck with this dog. He eats children. Next, we have Alrune. Yeah, no, he has a dead body. One of his body parts is literally called body. It is a charred human remain. Yeah, Alrune is exotic. Alrune? She's a llama. Right? Like, she's a llama. Or an alpaca. I don't know what she is. She's not buddy-shaped. I would say she's fairly normal wildlife. In fact, I might even put her as staple. Don't the bugs snatch up kids too? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. So, what does she actually do to you? Like, think about it. She doesn't actually do anything if you don't interact with her. Right? Like, it's kind of like, it's like dealing with a wild animal. She doesn't come to you, right? She doesn't go after you and hunt you down. She defends herself. Yeah, she's like a big emu, right? I would say that's fairly normal. I think if you see an Alrune in the wild, you don't interact with it. It's just like if you see a wild animal, you don't interact with it. Would she be around cities? No, I don't think she would. She would probably... Actually, she might. She might come to cities. She's probably more of an urban, like, animal. And you might see, you know, like those, it's kind of like seeing a wallaby or a kangaroo in the street. They're just minding their own business, right? Don't fuck with them, just let them walk by. Any flower patch they can grow, like weeds? But yeah, I would say, okay, if she's going to be that common, she's fairly normal. So Alrune, out of everyone so far, is probably the most normal creature. And just like a kangaroo, yeah, she sometimes does seek blood. Yes, that is true. She is sometimes violent. She does sometimes want to eat you and kill you. God eater, sucker one through. Good shit, dog. Next we have Apocalypse Bird. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that's like a staple. I wouldn't drink with Apocalypse Bird. He's kind of but he's not actually that bad, if you think about it. What does Apocalypse Bird do? Actually, he summons 3 eggs. Now you gotta remember, we're talking about the whole country here, right? So if our Apocalypse Bird, exactly. So here's the thing. We have a forest up in the north, right? So in the northern area, we have a forest. Trees and Eclipse. Okay, but think about this. He's in the forest. He's in the jungle. The eggs can appear anywhere in the country. Just don't touch the eggs. It would probably look like Apocalypse Bird. Exactly. Would you not say that is a staple to the country? Exactly. Don't go into the forest, people. Like, it's simple, right? It's like, do not enter the forest. Let it chill. It will stay in its place. It's not going to leave. Is it a national emergency if it escapes? Yes. But it's a staple animal. In fact, it might even go as a national fauna. I think it might even upgrade to national fauna. Because it is if you think of Australia and how anything could kill you, I think Apocalypse Bird is definitely, as said, the epitome of that. How big would the forest be? I mean, the forests are pretty big. And Apocalypse Bird is not that big. Because if you scale him up to a nugget, he's about like 10 nuggets or so big. It's pretty big, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely not like... He's about the size of an elephant. So that's pretty big, you know. I wouldn't go near that forest, but you could live, like we would live. Next is Fire Blossom. It did extinct its forest. True. He's bigger than the Ruiner fight. That is true. So he is a national. Arda Blossom, I agree. Arda Blossom, I was actually about to say Arda Blossom, she is a fairly normal wildlife. She's just a big fucking butterfly. Remember, if we include abnormality checks, because you got to think of the personality of the thing, right? You can walk away from it. The moth does not come to you, right? It doesn't hunt you down. When you in the abnormality event, you can leave. You can walk away from the bird, and the moth and the butterfly, and it will not chase you. And it causes firefly. Yeah, perfect. It'll cause fires. That's like natural to the environment. That's fairly normal. Okay, that's fairly normal. So honestly, so far, the giant alpaca, the apocalyptic bird, and the fire moth are actually pretty normal. It does not need any more fires. Doesn't matter, we're gonna get them anyway. And Fire Blossom's gonna be the reason. Next we have Army in Pink. Now, Army in Pink is interesting because I'm trying to think how the logic of it would work. If it existed, it doesn't want people to die. But people are gonna die. But it's also just a bunch of military dudes. And it's just a bunch of probably vets. And I think it's like I think people would fuck with this thing. I think it would be a staple. It would be in the city. I think it's a staple. I wouldn't drink with it because it explodes. You'd drink with it? I'm glad you guys would drink with it. I would not drink with it. I mean, maybe we drink with it. Because it just doesn't like when people die. And it wants to protect people, right? It wants to enlist you in the army. So, you know what? We'll give it drinking buddies for now. And we might change our mind. Depending on what's here. He's just a vet. You know, he's just this is the dude you meet in the bar and he's talking to you. That is true, but we have a lot of bad emotions, to be fair, so it's not impossible to have it. Number next is Baba Yaga. Now, Baba Yaga, I would say this is pretty fucking, I mean, this is a huge, this is like bigger than Apocalypse Bird. This is the castle. This is like dangerous. I wouldn't say it's normal. This is an Aussie staple. This is less staple because it's very common in Europe. So the thing about it, right? The reason that we're putting it in staple and not fauna is because when you think of Australia, you don't think of this. You think of this. But you wouldn't be surprised that this exists. And that's what stable in this instance means. Stable is like, you know, oh, you know, I didn't realize that, you know, it wasn't the first animal I thought of when I came to the country, but I'm not surprised that it's here. It's a giant fucking turkey, like, with a castle on it. You know? And it's probably chilling in the desert. Because it has a giant castle. Or underground. Yeah, oh, of course it would. Now, here's the next one. Beauty and the Beast. Guys, I think it would be less dangerous than a redback. Now, what's my reasoning for this? In the story of Beauty and the Beast in Lobotomy Corp, it literally does nothing. It doesn't harm you. It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't want to kill you. It doesn't have anything. But if you attack it, it attacks you back. So the fact that it is, if you encountered it in, the way I would think Beauty and the Beast is like if you took the wrong turn in an alleyway and you saw it, you'd be like, oh, what the fuck? I'm good. Exactly. If you just like a redback, if you see a spider and you leave it alone, it won't kill you. That's why I think Beauty and the Beast goes there. Now, Big and Will Be Bad Wolf. Well, it's a fucking wolf, so that goes in fairly normal wildlife. It's just a wolf. It's a huge fucking wolf. And this, I mean, honestly, no, this eats children. This is the child eater. This is a child eater, okay? This thing literally eats people. It actually eats people. So there's no meme. It literally does eat people. It literally ate Red Riding Hood's grandma. It ate, you know, everyone. It literally swallows Abnormalities, Agent's whole and Nugget's whole. It eats children. You know, it is, but it literally is also just a wolf. Again, coincidentally, the only two Abnormalities in Child Eater are canines. Is this a training video? Yeah, this is for the Australian Lob Corp, guys. This is what they have to fucking review. Now, next is interesting because we have Big Bird. So Big Bird is not national fauna. I do think it is a staple. You cannot interact with this thing. It is just a bird. But I feel like it's a pretty... It's like... It's being a unique bird, right? It's a unique bird. Same with Judgment Bird. I think they both go in here because, you know how every country has those birds, right? They have the birds that you know about. Like, we have, like, cockatoos and, you know, parakeets and kookaburras, right? You would put Judgment Bird and Big Bird on the same tier as a kookaburra. Right? That's how I would treat it. Don't, you know, a little more dangerous, but that's like, you know, oh, what did you see when you went down to the, you know, when we went to the outback? Oh, I saw Big Bird. And you're like, oh shit, you saw Big Bird? Have them everywhere. Yeah, Judgment Bird, same thing. Is it national though? I don't think so. I don't think it's national. I mean, you could argue. Judgment Bird, it does hang you. True. Much more worse than Big Bird. Okay, so here's what we will do. We'll keep Judgment Bird and we'll move Big Bird down into wildlife. So Big Bird is much more of a common one and Judgment Bird is like, ooh. This one is like, ooh, you know. Big Bird, it will just try to hit you with the light, and you gotta avoid the light. He will try and bite your head off, but you know, it's again, just stay away. Judgment Bird is a little bit more dangerous. If you see Judgment Bird, it's probably already too late. Now, Bloodbath, I mean, technically, Bloodbath is just a bathtub. So, I mean, if you saw a ghost, this is just a ghost. This is like a spooky... This is like if you got told a scary story. And you went to the mirror and you said Bloody Mary 3 times in the mirror. And then Bloody Mary would come out and kill you, right? That's what Bloodbath is. Bloodbath is the Bloody Mary folktale of Australia. Don't go to the fucking red bathtub. And you'll be fine. If you walk into your house... You could argue the fact that it is a child eater. But it doesn't go specific, but it's not too specific. There's a hand on the shower head. I mean, yeah, again, I feel like, okay, so the question, okay, here's the question, guys. How does it appear? Is there just one bathtub that's red? Is it every day a random bathtub in the country turns red? And you just have to avoid it for a day? I feel like if you do that, that's less dangerous than a redback. I feel like more people would die to a redback. So, okay, let's do this. A random bathtub in the country turns into bloodbath every day. I think that would kill less people. We're just going to do the lob version, because that's probably easier. Yeah, we're not going to do the red dude, because that's more like a book variant. We're going to do the original abnormality. I think this would still kill less people than a redback would. You know why? Because it's bigger. Because when you walk into the bath, when you walk into your toilet, right? You know what you don't see? Spiders. Those motherfuckers are invisible. They're hiding in the nooks. They're hiding behind the darkness. You can't see them. Bathtub? Well, it's a huge fucking bathtub with a red hand in it, and it's got blood in it. And you have to get pretty fucking close for it to grab you. Let me tell you, 90% of bathtubs, you gotta, you know, are pretty far away from the door. So when you open the door, now it could get you if you're at night. That's why you gotta always click the light on. Yeah, a lot of the time we have separates. So we don't even have a bathtub most of the time. Yeah, this is the one that catches you lacking. If you don't turn your light on at night and you go take a piss, you know, yeah, it gets you when you're weak and you're not mentally sound. So I think that's fair. Blue star, I mean, is a literal black hole. I don't know. That's national fauna. This is a literal black hole. I think that's all I have to say on it. It's a literal black hole. If you went to Australia and someone said, yeah, oh yeah, we have a black hole, I don't think I would actually be shocked. I think I would be like, oh, that makes sense. It's kind of weird, right? Why would I think that? Because this is like, yeah, this thing. Bloody bugger, that one is. Stole my booze. Yeah, this guy, he gets put in the middle of the country, and you just fucking pray he doesn't detonate. That's what you do. This is the one the government secured. Like, they somehow secured it and put it in the middle of the country and just hit it. Because you're fucked. I mean, that's true. See, this one probably has a cult around it. This one doesn't. So this guy definitely has a cult. There's probably some bullshit religion about it. There'll probably be people protesting it. There probably wouldn't be. Yeah, this guy would probably kill everyone. Be part of the cult. Whether you'd be part of the cult or not, he's definitely a fauna. People would try and come here to tourist him. I don't think they would. No, I don't think there would be an Apocalypse Bird cult. I think there would be more of a Blue Star cult than Apocalypse Bird. I think Apocalypse Bird is something that people would only have seen in pictures and never seen in person. I think Blue Star is more reasonable to be seen in person. Obviously, you know, you might die. The next is the Jester of Nihil. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. He's chill. I'm not a magical girl, bro. No one in Australia is a magical girl. So what's the Jester gonna do? He's just a dude. Does he like causing a little bit of mischief? Yeah, but I mean, who doesn't, right? He's just a guy at the end of the day. Yeah, he's just a bit depressed, but we have no magical girls. Why is it called Apocalypse Bird? Don't worry about that part. Nihil is with us every day. Yeah, so Jester of Nihil, you know, he's vibing, he's doing his thing. He's just a citizen. I agree. Give me 1 sec. So, Jester of Nihil. Why is it called a pug? Well, because he brings out the apocalypse. But that's pretty standard in this country, so. Nihil's chill. Now, this is the queen who tells lies. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of people lie. This is not anything new. Oh, false throne. This is not the queen who tells lies. The adult who tells lies. Oh, okay. This is the adult who tells lies. So, they're an asshole in the story. Like, they're actually a dick in the LobCorp story. Or in the library story. But they're not much any more of a dick than anybody else. Me when I was best person information in Australia. Exactly. I actually think... I mean, you could drink with them. I think you can. I do think they're an asshole, but... See, that's the question. Does being an asshole that you could kill people make you a non-drinking buddy? No. They're a human, right? Because they're a humanoid, they get a pass. Wouldn't have a drink is less dangerous than the redback. Yeah. It does depend. It's either this or this, but I think... I mean, I might put them in here. No, I'll put them here. I'm gonna leave them drink, buddy. Like, they're just a dick. Now, this fucking asshole. This fucking asshole He's a staple. This dude sucks. This dude is a prick. He just wants to hate you. If you see this guy in the wild, you're cooked. There's no escaping it. So don't see him in the fucking wild. He is a staple. If you see this guy, he's jumping you. So best not to encounter him at all. The good news... The good news is the fact that it can speak. And you can give it water. So it's not... It doesn't kill you on sight. But if you don't have water, it's going to kill you. So that's the thing, right? Again, you got to remember, some of these abnormalities actually can speak to you, right? Especially if they're Limbus ones. The bull, you will see it run around. I will not drink with this motherfucker. I would absolutely not drink with this asshole. I would drink my drink in front of him. Because if you... Okay, imagine this. He has a cup of water. You have a cup of water. If you take a drink of your cup of water, he's gonna jump you. You didn't even do anything wrong. So he's an asshole. He gets to be put in the wild. Bull riding contest. This is censored. I'm not gonna lie to you. Probably here. Yeah, censored is the... You know what censored is? Censored is like drop bears. Some airlifts are different. See, that's what I think. But censored is like a drop bear. With censored, you don't even know it exists. Exactly. It's like a cryptid. When you people come to Australia, right? And they don't know anything, you'd be like, "Oh, watch out for censored." They're like, "What the fuck do you mean, watch out for censored? What's censored?" They're like, "Oh, you know, censored. Just don't." Okay. In fact, I don't even know if this exists. This is like a cryptid. And it reproduces, yeah, and it makes more of it. It's pretty much... So it goes in national fauna, not specifically because it is, like, world recognized, but because it's such a mythical creature that, like, you're probably gonna die. So you hope you don't see it. Crumbling armor, I'm not gonna lie to you, is pretty fucking harmless. He's like a drinking buddy. All you have to do is simply not wear the armor, and GG's. It literally will not do anything else to you. If this thing appeared, just don't interact with it. And you're fine. You know? Now, you guys might think I'm crazy for this, but Der Freich is actually like a house spider. Now, you're looking at me, you're thinking, what the fuck, what do you mean he's like a house spider? This dude does not give a shit about you. Okay? He does not care. He will not drink with you. He will kill you if he can. Okay? And that's like a house spider. You gotta like appease him. His ass is not a drinking buddy. He will kill you on sight. At least with these guys, like, again, like, the adult who tells lies is, like, the only exception here. If this guy's the literal devil, and you can converse with him, but don't think that, like, he won't stab you in the back. And that's why he's like a house spider. Because you don't see him all the time. But if you do see him, he might try and trick you into selling your soul. And we don't want that. In fact, I might even put the adult who tells lies here as well. I'm actually moving the adult who tells lies up, because the adult who tells lies is like the fucking annoying fucking old guy who stands outside of his driveway and yells at people to not park on like his area, right? So the adult who tells lies is like that person that really pisses you off. They wake up at 7 a.m. They don't let anyone park in front of their driveway or like in front of their house, even though it's public parking. They'll just yell at you. Instantly, because I would not drink with him. He's the devil. This guy is an asshole. He is like a house spider, though. You know, you can avoid him. It's not immediately dangerous, you know, but you do have to be a bit careful. Naked Nest is literally... I think that's Naked Nest. What is this? Is this Naked Nest? Who is this? Is this Pinocchio? Oh, wait, no, this is dimensional... This is dimensional refraction, right? Dimensional refraction? Yeah, dimensional... Yeah, he's like a house spider. This guy's literally invisible. The exact same thing with 1.76 megahertz. He won't kill you instantly. He fucks up. He like fucks up your health a little bit, like your sanity, but he won't kill you. He's like a house spider. It is literally invisible for the naked eye, but it doesn't kill you instantly, and that's a plus. You might walk into a room and you go, ah, what the fuck? Like you just got hit in the head by like a really painful migraine, and you leave the room, and you're not gonna die from it. So he's like a house spider. He's annoying. Yeah, only in Australia would there be an invisible entity that, like, gives you a fucking migraine when you enter its vicinity. And that's what this asshole is like. Well, next is Don't Touch Me. I'm not trusting this one. People would fucking touch this. I'm not gonna lie to you. This one, I was gonna put it in less dangerous than a redback, but no, people would absolutely fucking touch this thing. People would lock this fucking dude up because 1000% people will touch it and just end the civilization. Next is Doomsday Calendar. And I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Doomsday Calendar? He's less dangerous than a redback. Bro, his clay dolls... You know, you don't have to do anything. Just give the dude... This is Doomsday Calendar from Limbus company. He's the one that you sacrifice the clay dolls to, and it, like, appeases them. He's harmless, bro. He does nothing to you. He is literally harmless. You can make offerings to him and stuff, but he always has the clay dolls with him. And if you offer up the clay doll, then he's satisfied. So it's completely avoidable. Like, you don't have to interact with him. You don't have to do anything. The clay dolls will rush you, but they're very weak. I think I would rather fight 3 clay dolls than, like, 1 huntsman. I would rather fight the clay dolls than a fucking, like, a redback spider. That I would unironically rather... Because at least the clay dolls are big. And you can hit them. You could fight. Can't they spit fire? Never going to struggle. We can beat them. I feel like, because you got to remember, in this hypothetical scenario, they're not... Okay, guys, you got to remember, in this hypothetical scenario, these abnormalities that exist, we would have precautions for them, right? Like, we're not just throwing them in the middle of nowhere. This is like, if we lived here, how would we handle this? And there would be a precaution for Doomsday Calendar. The precaution for Doomsday Calendar is beat the shit out of the fucking clay dolls and offer it up to them and then appease them, and that's it, and just chill. Bodies like ego IRL, exactly. Most of them. They're just fucking clay dolls. Okay, Black Swan is next. Loki. So, okay, the reason I'm not putting them in drinking buddies is, first of all, they're children. So they don't drink, they can't drink, okay? They're kids. And second, they only get aggro when the big sister is active, but it's pretty easy to piss off the big sister. Like, remember, in LobCorp, you have to do 5 different conditionals. Would I drink with the big sister? It depends if she's mad at me or not, because she would only appear if the brothers are in trouble. Yeah, exactly. So, oh my god, Ishmael. Hello, Ishmael. Exactly, guys. So, is she single? I don't know. Maybe. But, as long as you... Hello, mate. As long as you don't fuck with the brothers, the sister doesn't come out, and you're fine. Now this is a dog. This is a cute fox. This is fairly normal wildlife. In fact, I might even put in drinking buddy. This fox is harmless. It literally does nothing to you. You can walk up to this dog and pet it. That's more than these two. You would not be able to walk. You would not be able to walk up to Telepole or Big Bad Wolf. You could literally walk up to the fox and pet him in the head. I could pet this dog, so he's chill. He chill. Bay Lantern is an Aussie staple. Yo, amazing. Thank you for following, bro. So the dog is fine. This fucker is a staple. House spider. I will say he's less dangerous than a redback. Because I think the only way to piss off the fox is if you steal its umbrella. The only way you piss off the fox is if you steal its umbrellas. So don't do that. That's like purposely antagonizing the animal, right? If you let him have his fucking umbrellas and you pet him on the head, he's not gonna hurt you. If you take his fucking umbrellas and start beating the shit out of him, he's gonna fucking jump you, right? Like it's common. Fey Lantern is a national, is a staple. I wouldn't say he's a national fauna. Fuck this guy. This guy? Fuck this guy. He might even go here. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He might cook people. Now, it could be as simple as don't go to the ferry. But it doesn't matter. You are absolutely correct, Ishmael. Where is the ferry when we need him? This ferry is a staple. You know why? The reason I'm putting in staples this. If you went to Australia and someone said, oh, by the way, if you see a ferry next to a tree trunk or like a log, don't go near it. It will kill you. You think, oh, that makes sense. You shouldn't think that. You should go, what the fuck are you on about? The reason that it's so high up is because you cannot communicate with it. You'll notice that if you can communicate with an abnormality, their danger level kind of decreases. But with Fey Lantern, it's just innocent. It literally tries to lure you in. At least with everything else, you kind of have a warning. The Fey Lantern, if you see it, you're like, shit, stay away from it. If you don't know about it, you're fucked. You know? But I think less because of that. More so because the idea of an ambush killer that looks like a fairy is so fucked up that it perfectly fits Australia. Speaking of, is this the fairy festival? Why is it Legend Domain? Good question. What is this another fairy? Is this fairy festival? Oh, yeah, fuck these guys. These go up here. Actually, you know what? No, they go here. Fairy Festival is fairly normal wildlife. Because think about it. If you were told that fairies are just another bunch of animals that will try and eat meat, like flesh. But remember, they don't kill you instantly. They try and swarm you and fake like they're being your friends. They're a fairly normal wildlife. If you avoid them, they generally will not kill you. They are less... They're like wasps. Those freaking fairies that I hate. Exactly. Yeah, at least, you know, you can be warned about a bunch of man flesh-eating fairies. That's pretty standard. Firebird also goes in fairly normal wildlife. He goes exactly the same with Fire Blossom. Firebird wants to fight you, bro. But if you just ignore him, like you do in LobCorp, he'll go away. Is he gonna incinerate you alive? Yeah. Same with, you know, Alder Blossom. But yeah, Firebird is like the opposite of kangaroo hunting. They want you to box them. So he's pretty normal. If you see a Firebird up and about, he's probably going to ask you to try and kill him. And if you just ignore him, you'll be fine. So I think that's pretty fair. Forsaken Murderer is literally just an actual dude. This is just a criminal. And as you know, that's pretty normal for us. As you can tell, we are a prison colony, so that's pretty normal. Honestly, if you saw a murderer, like a criminal, that's pretty fairly wildlife. That's pretty standard. I would say that's pretty normal. I wouldn't drink with him because he's a criminal. But we're all criminals, so I guess he gets the last laugh out of this, you know. The Firebird ego would be a gym bro. Yeah, I agree. So this guy is you know, he's got that dog in him. Would not want to mess with him personally. If he asks me to, potentially, but I would avoid him. His ass is probably going to be in jail. Now, Fragment of a Forsaken Universe. He just wants to sing at you. Fragment, he wants to sing. The thing is, every time he sings, he blows your fucking ears out. I would say that's probably... Yeah, I was going to say staple. Not drinking, but do not drink with this dude. I was actually going to say fairly normal wildlife. Yeah, because he doesn't want to kill you, but he does blow your ears out. This is like fair. If you saw an alien that sung at you, you're thinking, you know, maybe he goes into staple because it's a literal alien. So maybe, you know, that's fair. They didn't mean to. True, he just can't hear it. Yeah, you can't understand him. I think he would be a staple. Funeral of Dead Butterflies is drinking buddy. Funeral has literal no violent tendencies. You can chill with this guy. Funeral is drinking. He is a drinking buddy. That is true. I forgot that Fragment looks that way because a child drew him. But he is actually pretty chill. Still blows your ears out though, so probably don't talk to him. Now, he will, you know, send butterflies at you, but also it's just butterflies, bro. That's so fucking awfulish, bro. Hope you get that shit back. Yeah. Like, look, compared to everything else, Solemn, like, you know, do you understand what he's saying? No. But think about it. If he sees you drinking, drinking, that's basically slowly life-ending yourself, right? So he's probably going to be approving of that. Apple. This one's actually pretty bad. This one is like... maybe not national fauna. I mean, I think it's kind of funny. I think it would be funny to have an apple be a national fauna because it's a fucking giant apple. It's like the big banana. You know? The fucking apple that I hate. He's... If you had an apple... The idea is that there's a giant apple just walking around. Exactly. And I think the comedy behind it is what makes him such a national fauna. I think people would make... okay, you know what? Okay, here's my comments. I think people would make memes about the apple. People would make memes about it. That's how I think it would work. People would be like, bro really fell for it, and then have a picture of the apple there. Or they would have like another tag saying blood thinks he playing games, and then have the apple there, right? Like people would make memes of this dude. And also it doesn't help that like he does fucking kill you. Yeah, by the way, there's an apple made of maggots that will kill you. Don't get close. Exactly. Cherry blossom, very normal. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is normal. It's just a tree, man. There are trees in this country that can kill you. Cherry blossom is exactly like that. The only difference is that cherry blossom eats meat. Yeah, don't worry, buddy. You're not the first and not the last. It's pretty normal. Like, no lie. Now, Happy Teddy Bear is a child killer. Is a child killer. I'm sorry. This teddy bear will fucking cook you. Not because it wants to, but because this will kill kids. Like, this is the kid killer. This is the thing that kills kids. Because a kid doesn't know any different. A kid will hug it. Aww. And then they'll hug it again and die and gets fucking head snapped. And then it'll kill the kid. You can't talk with it. It doesn't speak. I mean, that's not really an argument because the fucking armor is there, but... if you interact... because look, okay. Guys, you gotta think of it like this. If you drink with the teddy bear, that's like performing attachment work with the teddy bear. First start, hello, love. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I agree. You should. Yeah, you should. No reason not to. You can always go back and forth. Think about it. If you drink with the teddy bear, that's like doing attachment work. And what's the thing you do? Right, what's the thing that kills you when you do teddy bear? Attachment work. Attachment literally kills you if you do it too many times. If you drink with it two times in a row, it will kill you. It's not even 3 times, it's 2 times. You can drink with it once, and that's screwed, you know? I don't think it would... I think it would just chill. I think it would kill children. Next is headless ichthys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm pretty sure sharks can exist without their heads. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think this is just a normal shark, bro. Like, this is just a fish. Headless icky is literally just a fish, bro. This is a normal wildlife. Fish? Where? You don't want to mess with this fish. Like, this fish, dead ass, is just doing its own thing. I wouldn't be in the ocean anyway. This is an ocean-only abnormality, right? I would not be in the ocean. Yeah, fluid sack. Yeah, so if I saw this fucking thing, I wouldn't be surprised. Clouded Monk is a drinking buddy. Now, the problem with Clouded Monk is that his backstory is really fucked up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think he's a child eater. Yeah, I was gonna put him in drinking buddy. He's a kind of an asshole. This dude wants your fucking karma, bro. So for those of you who don't know the Clouded Monk's story, he's basically a monk that got corrupted and starts eating everyone's negative, like everyone's karma. He's an asshole. He will jump you for your karma. Don't let this man jump you. He will eat children. King in Binds, drinking buddy. This dude, dead ass, is like the nicest abnormality. He just wants to see you fight. This guy, if you like, all I'm saying, guys, if you saw the King in Binds, what I would do is I would just open up the telly and I would put on MMA fighting. Yeah, I'll put some MMA on, or I'll put some boxing on. And he'll be entertained, because he just wants to see people fight. He just wants to see you fight. Laisha. Laisha is a child, so we cannot drink with them, but they are probably like a house spider. It makes you fight because no one installed a TV in his castle. Now, the argument for Laisha, the reason I say so you gotta remember, being in the house spider tier list does not necessarily mean that you're bad. Because you can exist with house spiders, right? There's nothing wrong with house spiders. The problem is if you know, there's a possibility for danger. And with Laisha, you know, you have a cute kid. She's cute. She's adorable. And she might give you a present. And that present might fucking kill you. You know? Yeah, it's a child. That's what I was talking about. How would the gift work? She'd just give you a present. And it'd probably just detonate. Yeah, she's like a needy child, you know? But she's adorable. So, you know, you forgive her. Probably. I think if you have a gift, you just have a chance to die. So just don't accept her gifts, you know what I'm saying? The piano, like the Le Piana, they're pretty chill. This is drinking buddy. They literally do not harm you at all. Like, they just want you to fucking learn the piano, bro. Like, play the piano. Okay, I'll play the piano. Yeah. Piano de Lune. They're just chill. They don't do anything. District 9 PTSD. Is she single? You're gonna have to ask that one, buddy. I don't know. I don't know the fucking... Yeah, she's the bar musician. Good fucking... Yeah, she's like the don't shoot the fucking musician. Coffin is drinking buddies. Funerals, he's chill. So Leiluna is chill. Now you're probably wondering why I put all around helper in house spider tier. Because he is good. Like a spider, all around helper can actually be useful. The problem is the way you use him. Because he's like a Roomba. So in my thinking, you would actually own him. Like in Australia, I would have him as a Roomba. All you have to do is don't mention clean. Don't talk about cleaning shit, because if you talk about cleaning when he's around you, he's gonna activate his fucking saw blades. Why is Forsaken murdering wildlife? Because he's a fucking criminal. So being a criminal is pretty standard around here. That's why he's in the wildlife. But this little dude, he's a guy who just wants to help you. And if you say the wrong thing, well, he'll turn into saw blades and kill everyone. You know, that's no worse than Laisha, honestly. Little Red, drinking buddy. She just wants to fucking kill that wolf. And you know what? Props to her. Props to we love a queen. You know, we love a queen here, guys, okay? She wants to box. She has no aggression to people. She is absolutely chill. And you can pay her. No, Red is not a bad person. Red is an absolutely good person. Red is just a mercenary. She just kills... Is she Signal? I mean, that's, again, you're gonna have to... But Red is chill. She has no problem talking to people. She can interact like normal. She see her hanging out. Yeah, you can hire her. And all she wants to do is... She's probably not good at conversation. Because, if you talk to her, she's probably just gonna mention how she wants to kill the fucking wolf. Your glasses fell off, dude. You gotta go fix that shit. Shock Centipede? Probably fairly normal wildlife. He's an electric centipede. If you got told that there was an electric centipede, you'd probably go, yeah, that's pretty normal. Nothing much to say about that. He's just a fucking... He's just a centipede that's on fucking electricity. Doesn't he love water? You could drown him. I don't think you should do it. Here's an interesting one. Steamwork Machine? He's a drinking buddy. So here's the thing. You'll probably think of why. Why is Steam Machine a drinking buddy? Because he just carries your luggage. He literally does not have a single aggressive bone in his body. And he just carries your shit for you. He's just a chill dude. The problem is that when you overwork him, he gets stressed, right? But I don't think that's his fault. That's just kind of like you being an asshole. Right? Like, I could walk up the Steam Machine, dap him up. He's not going to do anything to me. He's just going to carry my shit. Fucking centipede. Yeah, don't fucking have the centipede in your house. Steam Machine, he's chill. If you want to be skeptical, you could say less dangerous than a redback, but his first directive is chill. He's not a wild animal, like the dog, right? So he's just a robot. Fairy Gentleman is a drinking buddy, dude. #1 drinking buddy. This dude has no negativity in his buddy. He doesn't even try and trick you or anything. He actually just wants to drink with you. Legitimately. He doesn't trick you or anything. He's not like the Fey Lantern. He's not like the Fraud Lantern. Or fucking, you know. He actually just wants you to chill and have a good drink. Is he a bit... How you going? Yeah, he's a bit how you going, but no more stranger than anyone else you've ever met in your life. But this dick is a child eater. His fucking cousin... Very long legs is a dick. Because he will fucking... he will wait and try and kill children. We don't like long legs here. This guy's an asshole. He is cool. You know who else is an asshole? Gossipium. Now, why are you putting him in staple? Because a cotton ball is such a fucking outrageous statement. It's kind of like the alien. You're thinking, look, why does he exist? Like, why does bro exist? You know, you're thinking that because you can ignore him. There is 2 MFEs. It doesn't matter. But like when I think of this country and the wild ass wacky like plants that exist, I can imagine that. Now, portrait, he's chill. Portrait's drinking, buddy. Bro does not. He has no aggression. He just wants you to see his master. Have you seen my master? Yeah, bro, over there. Oh, thanks, man. Dab me up. Have a drink. You could be nice to him, and he's nice back to you. On different tiers. Portrait is like... Bro, I do not care about his war crimes, bro. He is so polite to you that I would feel bad to even put him anywhere else. He has no aggression. KQE also goes in drinking buddy. He's not a threat, dude. KQE is just a tour guide. You know? KQE is again just a robot. And as long as you don't call him a dumbass, which we are in Australia to be fair. So, you know what? It's probably possible. This is good. In fact, you know what? Because I gotta remember that we're in Australia, I'm gonna actually put him in less dangerous than a redback. Now, you might be asking why. Because there's a high possibility that this dude gets verbally abused. Yeah, he would get verbally abused and then be pissed off. As long as you don't call him like a dumbass or be mean to him, he's fine. Clam is an Aussie staple because it's a fucking poison, fucking vomit goo clam. This thing, if you told me this existed, I'd believe you. It probably does exist. Giant electric sheep, normal wildlife. These two are pretty... There's not really much to say. This is just a literal clam, and that's just a sheep. Yeah, he's big, and he has electricity, and he probably sucks out all the electricity. But you could just unplug him. You could just unplug the sheep. You could just go, bleh, and just unplug him, and he's fine. Who is this? Oh, it's Skin Prophet. How the hell did I not realize? Fuck Skin Prophet. I mean, but honestly, he's just chill. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, it's Skin Prophet. I didn't realize who he was until so late. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything. He just reads his book. He doesn't even sacrifice. He just reads and writes in his book. If you don't talk to him, don't interact with him, don't look in the book, he doesn't hurt you. Spiral of Contempt. This is like Jesus. This is another form of Jesus. Yeah, he probably goes to the National Fauna tier. Because kind of like Jesus. I mean, he is like Jesus. That's like his symbolism. There's a lot of Jesus abnormalities in this game. Spiral. Sign of Roses. Yeah, that's 2. That's more than 1. You must become strong, so that no one will cry. 1 sin, that's true. So that no one will cry. He's actually kind of dangerous. I'd probably say he's like a house spider. Less than a house spider. No, maybe he's a house spider. Is So That No One Will Cry more dangerous than KQE and Fox? Probably. Because you have to interact with his talismans, and his talismans are a bit fucky. Sign of Roses. Ah, and look who it is. Blubbering Toad would be a national fauna. People would love this frog. This frog would be the internet. The order of the tier doesn't matter. I'm not doing that because that's too much work. But this frog, people would go nuts. They would probably come to the country just to see this frog. They would come here just to, all of this. We will definitely press this fucking button. This frog, people would come here. You know, like, I think his name is Pesco. It's Pesco the penguin, I think, right? This is like our Pesco. This is our Mudang. Okay, this is the Pesco and Mudang of the country. It's Blubbering Toad. Mean Lantern goes next to Fey Lantern, that fucking stupid fucking Bee Lantern that I hate. Melting Love would be a literal national fauna. People would die to this. People would literally die. They would see the slime girl. They want to interact with the slime girl. They get corrupt. They get turned into a fucking melting zombie. They would die. Now we have two MFEs. We have the good MFE and the bad MFE. I'm not gonna lie to you. He kind of does his own thing. But he is kind of an asshole. I guess I'll put him... I mean, this is another religious abnormality, so maybe he goes on national fauna. Because this would kind of make Buddhism go crazy. People would go like, holy shit. It's fucking another Buddha, right? Like, that's Buddha. Who is this? Is this Sign of Roses? No, that's Sign of Roses. Who's this abnormality? What's Nameless Fetus? Go fuck this guy. Fuck this guy, dude. This guy's like a fucking... This guy's an asshole. He might be national. This is national because you have to. You have to sacrifice yourself to him. Okay, one MFE can go on Drinking Buddy, the other one can go on National. Nosferatu is a fucking vampire. Oh my god, you're absolutely right. It's literally a child eater. How did I forget that? He's literally a child eater. Nosferatu's weird because he's a vampire, so he's not really a nice person. He's probably very dangerous. I would probably put him like... He might even go on National Fauna. He's a literal vampire. Like, this is a vampire. He does have his monster form. I don't know when he uses his human form to monster form. People would make a cult around him as well. This is like goth kids would love this fucking dude. This is Nothing There, and I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, dude. Nothing There. He's just normal, bro. Dude, this is the dog, bro. He's just a dog. He's not a child eater though, because he kills everyone. But nothing there will just exist in the way. He will just exist. Drink is all he'd do. He'd probably drink my blood and then turn to a monster. What a great role model. The reason I put him in National Fauna is because people would be infatuated by him. Der Freich, okay, the reason Der Freich is here is because he is an asshole. He's the literal devil. He's like a house spider. If you interact with him, you could die. Like, you could die. But if you ignore him, you know, he's fine. Nosferatu would be a drinking buddy, but Nosferatu would be so, okay, Nosferatu would be like Galoppo in popularity. That's why it's a National Fauna. Now, Old Lady would be a drinking buddy. Because she literally is just a grandma. Yeah, exactly. The minute he starts liking you, he just shoots you in the head. Grandma is literally chill. So Grandma's chill. She doesn't do anything. Onsen is chill. He doesn't do anything. Okay, the steam machine isn't gonna fucking betray me. The Freich will fucking betray me. Dude, the steam machine just wants to carry my luggage. You gotta understand, we gotta analyze the personalities of the abnormalities. All the ones down here probably would not backstab you like Der Freich would. The minute you drink with Der Freich, he'd probably consider you a companion. The minute he considers you a companion, the bullet is going right in the back of your head. Do not fucking drink with World Cheers, bro. This is a child eater. This is a bait. Hell no. I'm not drinking World Cheers. Are you kidding me? This is a bait, guys. I don't care if they are the drink. If you drink them, you get kidnapped. That's awful. I don't want to drink with them. They're probably going to make me drink the purple grape juice and then kidnap me. The downside is that you become a fucking shrimp. Yeah, but they always try and make you drink the bad result. That's like, the shrimps will always try and get you to drink the grape soda. They are drugging the soda so that they can trick you. They will get you. They will catch you slipping. This is Ozma? Isn't Ozma like a giant asshole? Ozma's like a giant prick. Probably normal wildlife. I'm pretty sure they're an asshole. Like, they just trick and kill you and do that. So they just go to the wildlife, you know, they're chill. Just give you a free drink. Yeah, and that free drink, you know, you could be distracted and they might spike the drink and then kidnap you. Remember, they're just trying to kidnap you at the end of the day. They have ulterior motives. I don't know who this is. Who is this? Oh, it's Beanstalk without Jack. Oh, Parasite Tree? Yeah, Child Eater. Child Eater. No way. This thing will fucking kill you, dude. This thing eats children. I don't even remember this guy. I don't even know what this guy does. But the name Parasite Tree, I immediately already know. Red Shoes probably goes into an Aussie staple. Because if you think about it, you're like, oh, at least the shoes can't kill me. And then the shoes kill you. You're like, ah, man, I can't believe even the clothes can kill me. You don't want to be lusted by the shoes because they'll just mind control you. There's already shit ton of abnormality. True, Ishmael. We do have Pinocchio. So this is a hard one. I am gonna say he's like a house spider because the problem is if you don't catch him lying, he kills you. But if you catch him lying, you're good. No, you do not want to drink with Pinocchio, bro. He's an asshole. This guy's trying to kill you. True, but if you don't figure out why he's he's gonna be tricking you, and if you don't catch his lie, he'll backstab you. Which took a lot in the universe, apparently. True. But he's like a house spider, you know, you have to play carefully. The adult who lies in Pinocchio, yeah. Porcubus is a child eater. Now you're probably looking at me like, why is Porcubus a child eater? Because you need such a high resilience to withstand Porcubus that I highly doubt anybody in the country is affected. His ass is eating children. You know, this asshole, we don't like him. Popode, no, we have a very serious drug problem. That would be worse. Popode loves instinct. It's literally it should be physically impossible to fuck up with this dog. This dog it's literally all you have to do is pet it. Like I'm gonna put him in less dangerous than a redback because even then, a pit bull named Princess could still be an issue. But it's impossible to piss off Popode. How do you piss off Popode? You have to not do instinct work. It's literally impossible. Can he turn on you like a pit bull named Princess? Yes. Very rare though. Child eater because only kids will pull his tail. But he likes that. He doesn't have a problem with that. See, as long as you're physical with the dog, he doesn't care. He loves instinct. It's when you're not physical with the dog. If you like, I don't know. Pulling his tail would be protection, repression. I'm like a gorilla. Instinct is feeding. Instinct is like petting him. Petting him. Oh, attachment is physical. Oh, good point. Maybe he is a child eater. Get this motherfucker out of here, dude. He's a child eater. Instinct is like, I don't know what is instinct. Oh, God, see this. It would help if I remember what this is. Yeah, I guess if you so if you pet him, he bites your hand off. Hold on, we're gonna Google this again. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna read this out. Instinct. Basic instincts necessary for survival, primarily feeding, grooming. Insight is adjusting the environment to suit the abnormality needs. Attachment is socializing. And repression is depriving the abnormality. Yeah, so as long as you just... it's like a wild animal. So maybe he goes into normal wildlife tier. Because he is a dog. He's like a wild dog. You don't want to pet him, you just want to feed him and let him be. Right? Well, yeah, I don't think you would pet him. I think for this one you just want to okay, because there's a difference, right? You can pet him to clean him. So cleaning the abnormality by grooming him, like, you know, by brushing him is instinct, and like hugging and petting is attachment, right? The Popote loves it when you brush him, but he hates it when you hug him. It's such a fine line that I think you just treat him like a wild animal. Like, don't pet the wild animal, right? Like, you can feed the wild animal, that's fine. He is kind of like a cat, so for that, he's going to stay in wildlife. Punishing bird. He's a child eater. This is a bait. I don't think I've ever seen a person... Because, okay, think about this. What is your first instinct when something is flying at you or pecking you? Your first instinct is to swing your arm right in front of you to try and like stop it, right? If something was swooping you, okay, think of punishing bird like a magpie. He's the perfect magpie because if he swoops you and you smack him, he's gonna fucking kill you. You have to let him swoop you. He will kill you. He will kill people. He probably has a higher kill count than anyone else on this fucking list. Because he's just a fucking bird, and he just, if you swoop him, and you can't hit him back, you have to let him swoop you. He's an asshole. He will definitely eat them. Who the fuck is this? Oh, Queen Bee? Queen Bee's a fucking wasp, bro. It's just a wasp. If I saw this motherfucker in the wild, I'll be like, oh yeah, just a wasp. In fact, there's probably already wasps that size. They're already wasps in the size of a hand. That's literally nothing else. Red shoes, same thing as pink shoes. Same here, it's just, you know. People would be infatuated with it. Implanted, but yeah, it's fucked up. Rudolta is freaky. Probably normal wildlife. This is Rudolta, which is like Santa. So I guess maybe he's a Australian staple. You know what? I think we move him to staple because imagine you're like, oh my god, I love Christmas, right? Oh, I love Santa. And then some Aussie dude comes up to you and he's like, you probably should avoid Santa because he'll kill you. And you're thinking, even fucking Santa could kill me? What is wrong with this country? And when you think that, that's a staple. Scarecrow is an asshole. Yeah, he's a child eater. He's just a bitch. Scaredy Cat is very questionable because it's a wild animal. He goes in wildlife. You don't want to mess with this cat. Because you could see him being a little naked ass cat. And then he turns into a lion. Like, what the fuck, man? Now, Shoopy Doop, he's a house spider. Schadenfreude is a house spider because the only thing about Schadenfreude is that you have to avoid looking at him. So just don't look at him. You know, yeah, he's like a house spider. He's a bit dangerous, but like if you just look away, he literally can't do anything to you. Yeah, it's kind of like that one. You know, he's like a threat. Just don't look at him. I agree. Borrowing Heaven would be more dangerous. Scorched Girl, she's a house spider. No, don't drink with her. She'll kill you. She's a house spider. If you see Scorched Girl, you want to run away from her. But she's not the most dangerous. She will explode, which is, you know, pretty fucking bad. But at least she gives you time. Yeah, do not put alcohol on the fire. Servant of Wrath. People would simp on this thing, so Aussie staple. People would be like, oh, it's a cute girl. Like a cute magical girl. They would love her. So they go Aussie staple. Welsh girl is a child. Yeah, that's a little child. Can't drink. Yeah, I mean, she's a very dangerous house spider. She is a house spider. Today's shy look, he's a drinking buddy, dude. You literally can't fuck this guy up. Only drink when he's happy. It's it. It's so easy. Just drink when he's happy and avoid him when he's angry. Like real friends, guys. Sign of Roses goes into national fauna because it's Jesus, and people would be fucking obsessed with that. Yeah, if you mistime the drinking RG. Singing Machine, is a staple. Singing Machine is a staple. He just... Singing Machine. He's a sing. I don't even have anything to say about it. He's just fucking Singing Machine. Dreaming Stilt Current is a normal wildlife. It's just a shark. Yeah, people... Oh, that's true. I mean, yeah. I want to keep him unstable, though. I don't think he's national. Ebony Queen... This is, Oh, no. This is Snow White's apple. She's chill. Might even drink with her, honestly. I think she's chill. Pretty sure she's not even violent. I think she just gets fucked over. I think she's chill. The fucking whale that I hate. I'm pretty sure she doesn't... I'm pretty sure her story doesn't involve anything bad. I think she gets, like... This is, like, her being possessed by the apple. But unlike this apple, she's, like, chill, I think. I don't actually know. She might go up to, like, wildlife. But for now, she's going to be a drinking buddy. Yes, Spider Blood is the house spider. Just don't step on her children and you're fine. Borrowing Heaven is a national fauna. Borrowing Heaven is unironically... Yeah, she wants to be a princess? Oh, she's cute. Then it's fine. Borrowing Heaven, GG. Like, as an actual apocalyptic event. So, can't let him be. Child of the Galaxy is a child. So he goes less dangerous than a redback. Because, you know, you can accidentally become Child of the Galaxy's... So the problem with Child of the Galaxy is he's such a friendly boy that you might accidentally become friends with him. And if you accidentally become friends with him, you're fucked, right? So you have to always keep him at like an arm's distance. He's just... Because you don't want to get his pell. Because the minute you get his pell and you start talking to someone else, he gets depressed and then he kills you, right? So you have to like... It's kind of like the fox, right? You have to treat him with care. Now we have Dreaming. He goes right alongside Silk Current. Because he's a shark. Yeah, he's a drugged shark. He's still a shark, so he goes in wildlife. King of Greed, she goes in staple. She's magical girl. If you said, like, the country has magical girls, you would be like, ah, I can't believe this country has magical girls. He's in Canberra. Night of Despair is also a staple. She's a bit more dangerous, though. She's super depressed. Who is this? Is this Rudolta? Who is this? Oh, Little Prince? Yeah, fuck that, dude. Little Prince goes in the fauna, bro. This is an alien. This is another alien, and it has like a parasocial infection. So he goes into national fauna. Mosby. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. He's natural wildlife. Mosby is a fucking he's like a vulture. Vultures exist in Australia. You know. He's just a more complex vulture. He doesn't like living things. He just wants to eat dead things. Naked Nest is literally a bunch of fucking spiders or like critters. So Naked Nest goes into the spider category. Yeah, the fact that the mountain of corpses is more normal. Naked Nest is just a literal fucking thing of an entity of fucking bugs. Price of Silence, he's a national fauna only because his effects are global and it hits the whole continent. You'll need a motherfucker who has you will need 24 hours, like, shift rosters to deal with this dude. And you better fucking hope you don't miss it, or else everyone's getting hit in the fucking head. Queenie, everyone loves Queenie. I think Queenie would be national fauna. She would be so popular. Price of Silence is every 13 turns you can hit him. He like does like a giant time attack. So the reason I put Queenie in national fauna is because she would be way more popular than her sisters. She would like, okay, like Queen of Hatred would have like a podcast. You know, like the Talk Tour, the Talk Tour podcast. Queenie would have like a Queen podcast. She would be thriving. She would love this place. There's so many villains in here that she would just box. Silent Orchestra. Music is actually pretty... So we have the Opera House. So I'm not even gonna lie to you, dude. He's probably a staple. Dude, Silent Orchestra probably fucking enjoys the shit out of the Opera House. Talk to Her, the only podcast I can think of. It was the only one that I knew you would get such a reaction out of everyone. I had to say it. People would love Silent Orchestra. Especially all the rich snob assholes. Snow Queen, pretty normal. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Giant Queen that like wants to duel the shit out of you. She's pretty standard. That's not really the most surprising thing you've seen here. Do you love the city you live in? Honestly, he's pretty chill. I drink to the machine. This machine literally will not harm you unless you say no. But he's chill. Void Dream is just Void Dream is EP. So the problem with Void Dream is it is a pillow. However, it also does put you in an eternal sleep. So I would probably say like less. I would probably say like a less. He goes like with child. You can use Void Dream to help you out, but he will eat your dreams. Like he does eat your dreams. You know, like he's less dangerous than a Redback, but you still gotta be careful. Warm-hearted woodsman fucking eats children. Screw this guy. I hate him. Warm-hearted woodsman eats children. Wayward passenger, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Bro just wants to leave. I won't put him in wildlife. He goes in staple because people would be so fucking upset. This is like the most sympathetic abnormality that people would talk about. Because he just wants to go home, bro. He does not care about anything. You know, you can't. Because if you do drinks with him, he gets angry. Exactly, right? So think about that. He only attacks you if you're drinking. So if you're sitting there drinking, he's probably looking at you like you fucking like you're just sitting there, and he attacks you. Who the hell is this? Is this Lifetime Stew? Is this White Knight? Oh, it's White Knight? Oh Jesus. So there you go. National fauna. Because it's Jesus. He wants other people to leave Australia. Antichrist. Fair enough. Dude, the wayward passenger wants you to leave Australia. That's really funny. This is Yang, I think, and that's Yin. Or is this Yin and Yang? Whatever. This is one of them. I think this is Yang. Yin and Yang. Yeah, okay. So Yin. Yin is chill. Yin is black. Okay, Yang is chill. Yin is also chill. But not as chill as Yang. Yang is way more chill than Yin. Don't have them. If we put them together, we get the fucking dragon. So we're gonna split them apart. This is a national fauna. One dude. All it takes is one dude to go to bald is awesome, and the whole country is bald. Reese, you're lucky I don't time you out for 12 minutes. Exactly 12 minutes. You know what? I might do that. We have a morb that makes everyone in the country bored. National fauna. And, yeah. I think maybe we missed some or two. I don't think so, but there you go. That's all of them. That is every abnormality that we have, except for the ones that maybe we missed. Ranked on an Australian scale tier list. I'm not gonna lie to you. We have a pretty good spread. Like, low-key, we have a pretty good spread, guys. We've got decent nationals, some staples, classic amount of wildlife. We got a lot of house spiders, less dangerous than redbacks. We got a lot of child eaters. And we got a lot of drinking buddies. So we have a pretty good spread. We call this the money spread, but with abnormalities. Leave out the tech issues? No, I'm gonna include them. You're fucked. I'm putting you on fucking 4K. Alright, let's hit save. We had a little bit of technical issues. Alright, well, we have the download. That is a beautiful looking tier list. All right. That was pretty good. Clear all tech. Clear all tech issues. Yeah, I guess we're yeah, we're gonna call it for now, guys. We do have Limbus open in the back. I think we're gonna call it for now. I know we're ending a little earlier than usual, but it has been a very rough day today. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. It's been a bit of a rough day, but I'm glad we were able to do the tier list. So, we will be around tomorrow, guys, okay? For all of you who are new here, we live stream every single day at the exact same time. And, you know, I'm always notified if you want to join the Discord. We have a Discord in the description. If you want to hang out with us and get notified on updates. Every weekend, we always do a nice little big thing. We always play. This upcoming Monday, okay, guys, is going to be the holiday week where we dress up in Christmas attire and we do big holiday related events. And when the Miracle event comes out, we're going to be playing that live. So if you guys are interested and you had fun, you know where we're gonna be here every day. So no issues there. And yeah, all right, that's it. Okay, thank you guys for being here. Love you all. Appreciate you. Get a festive Yep, get some ums in the chat. Take a Molly. Get yourselves dressed up. All right, we will do we're gonna do a longer stream tomorrow. We'll go back to our usual scheduled streams. Okay, everyone, thank you for joining me. Love you all. See you guys. Bye bye. See ya. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.